Hello and welcome to a brand new series of Warhammer Geheimnisnacht, and this is the Skaven campaign, as you could have seen in the title. So, this runs on the latest version of CK2, that's 2.5.2 right there. 0.13.1 of the mod, and let's get into it. So we're gonna play a Skaven campaign, a very tiny little bit of Skaven lore. Here is the Under Empire. This does not exist there in a real world map. This exists underneath, literally underneath the entire world. Now, from here we can travel outside the world. For example, this leads right there. This here leads to right there. So that's how the Skaven can actually start conquering the top side. But I think the important thing is to start off is by conquering the Under Empire. And the Under Empire is diverted. Jeez. There are several clans here, and there are some major players, there are some minor players. I don't know lore about every single clan. I just don't. Don't ask me about it. I know a little bit. There's a link in the description which goes to the wiki page which got the basic lore of all the Skaven. But I can tell you there are 4 major clans that you need to keep your eye on. 3 are really fighting for power, and 1 is being ignored by everybody else, and that is Clan Ashen, because they're motherfucking assassins. These guys will kill your ass if you're fucking with them, and they basically are for hire. So to assassinate your people. Now the other clans are here. Clan Pestilence. These guys are officially all the Skaven pray to the Great Horned Rat. These guys do as well, but they're also very involved with plague, disease, and all that kind of stuff. They entered Listeria, they came across some diseases they couldn't handle, and all of a sudden they started to gain immunity to all diseases, and they started spreading them instead. If that doesn't sound familiar, the name Nurglitch here might put a suggestion. So I don't know if this is commonly accepted, but I think that they unknowingly actually are servants of Nurgle instead of the Grey Rat, but I don't know how that exactly works. The Great Horned Rat is a full-blown Chaos God, in my opinion, but he has a very specific agenda, and he only wants Skaven, which is different from all the other Chaos Gods who just want worshippers in general and don't really care how they come and go. Then we've got Clan Molder. These guys are breeders, so to speak. These guys selectively breed certain Skaven to instill traits into them. So you got your Rat Ogres, for example, come from Clan Molder. Then you have the 4th great clan, which is Clan Skryre, and they are Warlock Engineers. And that's actually the clan we're going to play. We're going to play as a goddamn Warlock Engineer. So yeah, this is there's Gurst here and Schutten. I don't know any of these. This is actually led by a white rat. These are very rare rats, and they're all the favorites of the Great Horned Rat. They're also mages, and I have never heard of this clan before. I have read about Gurst, but I don't know anything a little bit about the lore about it. So yeah, we're gonna play as Clan Skryre. Let's get into it. You might have already noticed the Clan Skryre by the thumbnail picture that we're using. It's, you know, clearly a Warlock Death Machine. I'm saying that right now and I haven't made the thumbnail yet, so I know some concept art that I will most likely use. That resembles Clan Skryre rather well. A Warlock Engineering Death thingy that's gonna be there. The miniguns, for example, are made by Clan Skryre. They make tech which rivals that of the dwarves. I'll be honest, if they could use it, their strengths and weaknesses so much better. So here are we. We are a genius. We are weak, however, but who needs strength when you can build a minigun? Our vassals will not like it, so I don't think we can ever get rid of this, however. Oh, we can actually. If we do a hunting focus, we can get rid of... I'm actually going to try this. I would normally suggest not to do this as a Skaven, but get your intrigue up. But we got very good base intrigue of 21. It's not that bad. So, we're Skaven. This character is Skaven. Skaven are verminous rat men who wish to conquer the world. So, let's do that. We got Warlock Engineer, the most ingenious engineer of Clan Skryre, make build great power for technology, much more powerful than stupid dwarf things. Skaven talk really weird. I'm not gonna try to do the accents really. But 13 seats built make the great council of the Under Empire, 12 most powerful and most cunning Skaven seat in it, but only our true master Lord of Decay sits in the 13th for all times. So that's that. We've got the Horned Rat. The Horned Rat is the sole god of the Skaven, where he will tolerate no others. His symbol is an equilateral triangle and his sacred number is 13. Usually the Horned Rat is represented as a giant rat with curved horns. Really? Even though he's not allied to the other Chaos Gods, he is undoubtedly one of them. The Pillar of Commandments is held his most sacred gift to his children. The Skaven and the Canon to the Count of 30 must pass his high judgment by touching it. It's a very giant pillar with which has the commandments written on it, and I think it's made from pure warpstone or weirdstone or witchstone, however you want to call it. And if you're not deemed worthy, it basically fries you. So if you want a position of power, you at least need to be capable of touching that stone, and it's, I think, a minimal requirement for even getting a council position and to even challenge one of the 13 positions. Well, basically 12, because you can't. Well, you can challenge. I assume you can challenge the Great Horned Rat himself, but that is true in certain death. That is done to prevent massive infighting, which still happens, but on a much less level. The Grey Seers are his prophets who preach of the great ascendancy in time when all Skaven rise to service and finally enslave all of its dwellers and slowly murder them. This is a Grey Seer. This is a white Skaven. When Skaven are born with a pure silvery hide of the Horned Rat, he must be taken away from his fierce siblings and dutifully trained to become one of the most noble and excellent province of the Horned Rat, a Great Seer. There are also Grey Seers, who are the chosen ones of our true master. Marked from birth with his pure white mane and his most magnificent spiring horns, we who are gifted with his dreadful magic, we who speak his word, we who wear his thoughts, we who know his will, we who enact his plots. We truly are the most magnificent, most beautiful, most cunning, most marvelous, most powerful, and intelligent amongst all Skaven, true paragons of all that's glorious in the Empire stands for. Yes, this guy is very powerful as a mage, by the way. Holy fucking Christ. We've got the Firmin Law. Right. Is there anything more about lore that I can really tell just out of the top of my head about Skaven? I hold main holds. Okay, that's that. Alright, so we can hold a total of 9 domains. That means we're gonna actually start clearing out several of these. Because I want more holdings. We also have a culture bonus here, which is the Skryre culture bonus, which gives you plus 50% levy, which makes us a very powerful nation. And that's all I know for now. I don't know what our Warlock Engineer really does for us, but that gives us some pilots, some learning, some health, some artillery gunners, and some safe faith opinion. Let's look at the buildings. We've got anything unique. We've got Globadiers and Jezzel shooting pellets. These are snipers. They have very, very long guns. Usually, I think it's 2 Skaven, one firing, one who works as a stabilizer. I should really look that up real quick. Jezzel Gunner. Did I write this correctly? I just think I didn't. That's Jezzel. I wrote Jezzel. Yeah, they often have another Skaven with them to stabilize the gun. It's a very, 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 very big, very accurate gun. Comes with the gunner and loader, basically. They're awesome. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Basically artillery. Love it. Love it. Globadier chemicals. Gonna be. You're gonna have some fun. But first we need to start killing some shit. Alright, let's take a look at our council. I don't know if we have one. We don't. Because I believe our laws say they're not there. So let's keep it that way. That's going to be one of the more common civil wars we're going to have, actually. And it kind of annoys me. We don't need CBs at all. So we don't know claim fabrication. The biggest trick is to keep a stable empire up and running. And yeah, that's about it. That's the real trick. Keep your empire stable and by pleasing people. Problem is, Skaven are inherently not really fond of one another. You get a minus 50% trade opinion modifier with every other Skaven and minus 100 with all the other people. There are no priests because Skaven are unified under one god. So there's no conversion that needs to be done. We're gonna scheme, however, here. We're gonna... I think we're gonna collect taxes. Why does this earn me so much more money, Mainhold? Oh, Skaven Blight is here. Is that not our... Why is that not our capital? That makes so much more sense. And we're actually gonna sow some dissident in our neighbors. So we really don't care about that. We don't care about that. We don't care. We cannot marry. We can, I think, do something with a breeding pit at some point. So, what do we want? Win a war, accumulate some money. This only gives us a national tax modifier. Not really into that. Why don't we get a bit more martial? Do that. I like the claims, so we'll stick at that. And the intrigue that we had put up, I'm actually not gonna bother with it just now because I'm gonna start clearing out this first. So, you, my dear friend, are a dead Skaven. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think that's it. I think that sets up the game. I'm gonna save it. Save the game. I initially planned on playing Pestilence, I know. But that didn't go too well in the two times that I had attempted it because of disease, Nurgle, and infighting. First crash due to infighting, well, a serious crash, not the game. What happened basically was we got a rebellion. We got immediately attacked with 4 other factions, which prevented me from ending the rebellion. So I lost most of my land through that because I crushed my rebellion rather easy. So let's just change that. And the second attempt, I got like every known disease, and then unlike Nurgle people, it actually just crippled you, and I became incapable at some point. And I had a event fire every other month, flipping me between being insane and a maniac, which is rather annoying. Let me just change one little thing off screen, because now it will be called Skaven Skryre. See, it doesn't exist anymore, and background magic. I know, right? Really. Okay, so let's unpause. Let's do this. I'm gonna wait for the first assassinations to happen, and then we'll declare the war. So our main forces come from our cities. They give me very large numbers of light infantry. That's very powerful. Temples are not really useful for me to hold because I even cannot hold them. And then you've got castles. If you are very, very, very rich, you will want the castles. Oh, we can actually have some very interesting stuff here. But everything here is expensive and only gives... well, leader prestige would be nice, actually. But yeah, it's... I want at one castle because it gives me access to the laboratory. A lot of tax income through that. And there's a lot of other stuff that really gives me access to. That's another holding down. And let's keep on going. Now, I find it important to do this first, because we don't recuperate our forces actually that quickly, which surprised me. I was thinking that it would be... yeah, don't bother asking me. for any of that. I want to be as strong as possible, purely driven by the fact that you will do. Factions will pop up, a lot of them, and if I can hold a very, very large contingency of army, they will most likely not fire. So that's why I'm actually first trying to stabilize the realm by just being the biggest guy that is there by far. Luckily, the AI can. I will divert them into these holdings. Like I can actually just. That might actually not be a very bad idea to do. Yeah, these are very good all. I might give this one away and kill this one. And take the holdings here, because it gives me just control over this little realm, and I can give this these 3 to somebody else at some point. They will only hold the top holdings anyway. So that will give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I'll hold the top holding here, which is 10. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. It will work at some point. We're always on the Gavelkins. Kind of sucks, but yeah. I can change this law actually right now if I had the 100 prestige to do so. Huh, then we'll increase my domain. Alright, so... Did I not? Yes, I did not. I keep forgetting that. So, what is our true goal right now? Our true goal is unifying the Under Empire under the single rule of Clan Skryre. That's it. That's our current goal. And from there on, well, there are several roads we can take, but I think the jungles of Listeria are not the ones where I want to go into. I don't know which one we're going to take, but this looks like a very interesting place to start. Oh, these guys are new. Vampiric Shadow Shaman, Shadowmans. I like him. Good God, I've never seen these guys before. There's a lot of stuff added on. Okay, so I don't know what also. The main feature was Skaven. Skaven. Failure, damage control. We'll be a known murderer. Oh no. Oh wait, we're not even a known murderer yet. Boom, blow up. Yeah, you'll do. I just need that land. I need the power, the strength. I need everything. It'll be mine. Singling without with a bang. I'm still not a no murderer. Good God, we are doing well. Oh, that's not really a problem because he was only be taking that one. Good. Like that icon. You, however, are a dead man. That actually comes quite well because you're angry not being on the council. It's really easy, by the way, to assassinate within Skaven society because every Skaven hates each other, and within the systems that exist within CK2, if you are not liked by your people, you're dead. And we... just look at the court, right? This is normal, what I see. It's a lot of them just don't like me at all. What are you? You're incapable. Are you a female? A breeder, yeah. Wait, we have breeders? Magic face? Use the magic spells exotic warlock no. Oh, that's how it works now. Okay, I didn't know that. The coward won't save him. He goes into hiding. But that's problematic. I don't. Can you kill somebody who's in hiding? I need to take a look at that because I don't know. CK2 assassinate in hiding. Going into hiding. Characters are going about the plot alive. You know, the plotters will also spend unlanded spies or children hiding. The target going to hiding cancels any in-motion murder attempt. If there is one, plans possibly against the target require 100%. Trigger less frequently and far less likely to succeed. Base 80% killing the target with 27 with extra investment. If they fail, there's a high chance of discovery. However, a character who is hiding is reduced to diplomacy level. Multiple laws again negative trade. Character spends I'm in hiding, can become a lunatic, celibate, depressed, ill, mnemonic, gluttonous, slothful, shy, craven, content, possessed, or drunkard. It's even possible to become paranoid, zealous, hedonist, scholar, mystic, and poet. You can get stats. Okay. 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 That is annoying. That is. So if I stop assassinating, he will come out of hiding and then I can attempt it again? Is that how it works? Oh, it really should be a lot easier than this. Okay, so what is exactly what did you fight? Oh, you're fighting a lot of wars, but you're defending. Oh my. Plot is revealed. That means that we were now. No, we're still not no murderer. Autosave. Woo! That's always the scary thing, the game locking up. And at least it doesn't lock up like 20 times a month at the moment. And I think it runs better than it normally does. A little bit extra gold. I can actually run at speed 3, however. Underways gives me some galleys, some forward level, and some local movement speed. Not really interested in doing that. I would like the Jezzeel's shooting placed, in all brutal honesty. I was hoping I could craft shit though. Let's see. I actually believe I might have a grey seer in my realm. I don't know this for sure, but it might be the case. We've got a lot of breeders actually. Breeders are basically rats that don't do jack shit. Married, that doesn't matter. Ruler in prison. Gender, I am on men. To the plot. Men. Do we have a grey rat? Do we have a grey... Yeah, we do have a fucking grey priest. Okay, that's amazing. We can actually commission a magic item, so we don't have to do it. I can... More options. You can make a magic ring. Persuasion. Right, start crafting that ring. That gives me a diplomacy increase. I would like to vassalize this guy at some point, just for the sheer heck of it. And it gives me the chance to let him fabricate my magic items for me. I think it's a lot better to let other people craft your shit instead of doing it yourself. You'll do. Okay, stuff is happening. A lot of stuff just happened. I think my entire council just dropped down. We're still working on your assassination. How much? I'm running at. We have 3 grey rats. I like that a lot. You're a 1. You're a 2. That means that you're the important one. This only says in my realm there is only 1. How does that work? Oh, there's all 3. You're the important one, so we'll put you as a character of interest. Oh, you're freshly born, it seems. Alright. Okay. Can I just revoke your title and be done with it? Other vassals by minus 15. Yeah, okay, fuck it. We're gonna run this war. Oh, wait, no. First, one thing else. You. Can I commission a magic item? No. Oh, it's more expensive than I can. Okay, good. Alright, then we'll wait for that. And when that's done, I don't need to wait for that. I can declare war now. If I select the guy that I can declare war on you, I want... Doesn't matter what I want to use, but this one gives me no shit. 24,000. Jesus Christ, we are powerful. Gotta love that shit. Call in our allies. How much of this is actually... I've got a couple of special units, a few archers, quite a few pikemen actually. They're really good. And a shit ton of light infantry. I like it. And yeah, of course I'm under the obligation to go to war. Everybody was inherited the gladiator of Nicket from Warpseer Zapit of Nicket. Huh. Alright. Wasn't really planning on that one. I will send people out to find it. Wait, what? Paranoia? Paranoia is not that bad. I would like to become paranoid. It's got some weird side features that I would not like, but the paranoia inherently isn't that bad, due to the fact that it gives you intrigue, which is a good thing. Anyway, we're gonna give this one away actually, because I don't. Well, we'll keep it for now. It just doesn't. It doesn't really jive bad with the domain size anyway. So as long as we're trying to. Okay, we're gonna stop this assassination because it's not gonna work as long as the guy's in hiding. I wonder how long he will stay in hiding. And what's the? Oh right, it's because there's another army in there. You know what? Split in half. You guys can go over there. Good. Vassal levies raised too long? Send them down immediately. I didn't know I raised vassal levies. Definitely did not plan on doing that. You, hey. Can you please build me a ring of invisibility? Thank you. Right, thanks. Good. Alright, that seems to be a successful war. Good, I like it. I like it a lot. And yeah, get some prestige in this business. I might most likely give this at some point. I will give the holding to him. I will not give these individually to him. I don't want one guy to become too far. Have a large army of his own. So I will always give away everything to different rats, and then give the entire bulk of it to him so he can figure it out himself. He might have through assassination and all that stuff just gained the land himself, but it's up to him, not up to me. Alrighty then, this is just 700, so I can actually siege that down. There we go, to get this 100%. Ooh yeah, winning wars. It's just that much fun. Okay, so vassal inheritance warning. You are a dead rat. He doesn't know he's dead, but he is a dead rat. He will at some point know it. Interesting thing, however. This is something I truly do not know. What we know as the Holy. How much do we gain? 500 months, and there will be no holy wars. So that's definitely out of the question. I think this one is actually realistically to be able to do. Sit on my horse, we'll go hunting for a white stag somewhere in the Under Empire. Don't think too much about it, but it's funny. I'm not going to extort subjects. Ooh, you're a threat? What are you planning on doing? 80%, that's actually a serious threat. Oh, no. You're, I wouldn't call you a threat. Call to arms. One of our subjects is being attacked. By whom? And what's the subject? We're fighting... Alright, so... Stuff is happening over there, and stuff is happening over there. Okay, I need to... Smartest, most powerful and scheming number that will kill whoever doesn't agree with me. Yeah, that doesn't seem like a good idea. Can I change my laws right now? Yes, I can increase my domain. Good. I still want that 1000 prestige to build a breeding pit. 11 reinforcement rate is something I need. Also, it enables me to do something by pick a breeder. You have a white section of beard is a grey one. Pick one that doesn't know yourself. Beard is a stinky, numb, bloated, filthy creature. You could use them to store many little ratlings inside their ugly bellies and spawn thousands. Good and powerful Skaven. Ah, nice. Sowing distrust is always such a fun thing to do. Wow, we lost a lot more than I was anticipating. Oh wait, there's only... yeah, I actually might need to raise the entire chunk here. Approve the plan. Get more land under control. The more land we have, the better. I'm actually keep forgetting. I'm gonna end the video here. I want to thank you guys for watching and see you guys next time. As this is the first in a new series, let me know what you think about it by liking. If you want to see more of shit like this, there is a subscribe button. If you don't like what you've seen, there is a dislike button. But a minor request, if you dislike the video, please let me know why. So I might be able to fix that in the future. Or might not something, even if it's something that I cannot fix because you think, ah, CK2 is a crap game. Well, I cannot fix that. Just let me know, right? I mean, anything, you know, feedback is feedback, but keep it a little bit civil. Anyway, well, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Have a very good day. Bye-bye.